Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like or Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm going to ask you guys to continue praying for me, and you can pray to whichever God you like better. I tend to do well as long as people are praying, so go ahead and pray to your favorite button on the screen. I'm in a little bit of a crossroads in my life, as you guys know. There's been something going on in Taiwan, and I'm going to think about pivoting my life to Taiwan, look for career opportunities there, maybe even pivot my career path. And at the same time, the last couple of months have seen me really expand my social network here in the Phoenix area as well. So right now I'm kind of in between and torn and a little bit messed up by it actually because I haven't been sleeping very well trying to deal with both sides of things. Last week my colleague was upset at me. He said that I had been insensitive to him, and I probably was. I know myself. When I'm sleep deprived, I tend to lose inhibition and also lose good judgment and memory sometimes. So whatever he said I did, I kind of believe him, but I can't remember half of it. And I want to be sleeping better. And I slept really well last night. I'm just a little bit bummed out. I'm a little bit bummed out that it's Sunday today rather than Monday. I know that sounds weird, but I slept so well last night. This is the kind of energy I want to begin my week with. Now you might say, why don't you just sleep tonight? Well, there's no guarantee that's going to happen, right? And so I'm a little bit bummed out that it's Sunday. I had a really good dream last night. When I sleep really well, I tend to sleep really tightly and also have dreams and creativity. I had a dream that, this is a science experiment I've been wanting to do. I had a dream that I built a device to mine radioisotopes from the air. So what happens is when radon decays, it decays into a bunch of radioactive isotopes, including lead-210, which has a half-life of 22 years, which then decays into polonium-210. And I actually extracted some of this from dust in the house one time, enough to measure, not really enough to do anything useful with it. But I came up with this idea in my dream last night of having this metal mesh of some sort. And it would be some really inert metal, platinum, iridium, you'll see why in a second, and have that statically charged, and then have air flow through it, radon-laden air flow through it, right? Especially if you also have some kind of radon mitigation system in your home, or you could just install it in there, right? And over time, it would gather the lead-210, the polonium-210, the other radioisotopes, right? And then you would, after you've done some collecting, you could dip that mesh into acid to get the lead-210, polonium-210 out of it, and then concentrate it in some way. I had a dream that I invented a device like I'm gonna try to build one sometime. But a few years ago, I was living in a house that had borderline radon levels. They weren't dangerous or anything, but the house was really dirty. And one weekend, I spent the whole weekend vacuuming every corner of the house. My roommate thought I had OCD. And I proceeded to dissolve all of the vacuum dust into a piranha solution, and then I boiled it. And what I had left was so radioactive that the Geiger counter just went. I'll never forget that sound. And I got scared to death. I took that beaker and I wrapped it. I put it in a sandwich bag, a zippable sandwich bag, and I just put it away because it scared the shit out of me. And I still have that container. It's in my storage locker. I got to go test it at some point. Now that it's been a year and a half, it might still be radioactive because it could have lead-210 in it as well. But see, when I sleep really deeply, I actually digest what I'm seeing in my world, come up with new ideas and all that. All right, well, happy Sunday. I pray that I get another good night of sleep. If I start tomorrow like this again, I'll be on track to just starting the next chapter in my life. This is the Peter Like or Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like or Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.